Simi Arif joins us in studio.
He knows more than you can imagine.
Is President Barack Obama a Muslim?
Because you know it's going to be a zoo.
It was already a zoo.
Did anything happen while I was gone? Haven't you noticed the whole place is on fire?
Let me tell you why you're here.
But they can only speak in question. Are there side effects? Or?
Just diarrhea.
My first guess is...
Simi.
Knock, who's there, this guy?
Lesser known somebodies.
Welcome to Africa's 8th best podcast with me, Simi Arif, and as you can see, I am back in a studio that has video quality. I have Gilli Apter, who is actually my longtime crush.
Well, one of many.
That's another thing I need to be honest about. I have come to realize that I'm a man that has many crushes, but you are certainly one of them, Gilli. How does that make you feel?
Fine. Just fine.
Okay, wait. I didn't like that fine. Let me tell you. I am South Africa's, probably Africa's #1 Muslim bachelor.
Yes,
and you are South Africa's #1 Jewish bachelorette. Together we could fuse.
I think we could solve the Middle East crisis.
I mean, I don't know if we can go that far, but we walk down red carpets and be like, they make it work. They make it work.
You are now the #1 Muslim bachelor, but you're also just the 8th podcaster.
Yeah, Africa's 8th best podcast.
Can I ask you, why have those numbers not climbed
I
since you
chose
started?
to make it not climb.
Okay, fine.
You see, the thing is, I say this on almost every episode. The reason is because we're actually like number 3 or so. Actually, I don't look at numbers because I'm bigger than that.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, but it's the slogan, and I couldn't change the slogan so late into the making of the show.
Fair.
You know? But I mean, the thing
I'm
is,
delighted to be your crush.
how delighted though?
But
Scale
how
of 1 to
delighted
10.
can I be when there are so many? And
But I tell you that you are my crush.
true. And I like that because I've been told recently that a lot of people feel this way about me. They just don't tell me.
Yeah, you're telling me a story.
And I'm
before
quite
we started.
resentful of this. A woman told me she had a crush on me and she was worried that it was going to be awkward between us. And I said, no, I think that's great. I take it as a compliment. And then somebody else said, no, a lot of people feel this way about you. They just don't tell you. Yeah. And I was like, please, can these people come forward?
Yeah, but you're also not searching. You're also not saying, hey guys, I'm for sale here.
For sale is a very strong term.
Come put your offer in.
No, I you know what? It's true. I only really want to hear from you about the crush. If your quality is very high.
Let me tell you something, Gilli. I will tell you my crush, and if you say I feel the same, I will run away. You don't know me. I'm a scaredy cat.
I know you.
I'm a scaredy cat.
You think I don't know you?
Oh, how do you
think
know
I
me?
don't know you?
You think you don't know me?
You think you're special? You think you're special with your running away? You're a quintessential
man. Muslim man,
yes.
Cisgender,
literally
Muslim man.
Every man. That's how I know you.
You know, I recently found out about the cisgender stuff, like a cis heterosexual male. If people don't know what that means, it basically means you only like the opposite sex. You're a man that likes the opposite sex only. You're cis.
No, but cis is also for women.
Yeah, you can be a cisgendered heterosexual female. That's why I'm saying that I'm a cisgendered heterosexual male, which means I only like women. And I was speaking to Lauren from Open Wide Say, another podcast we're on, and she's like, Simi, I can't believe you're such a cisgendered man. And then I was just like, can I ask you a question? Is the cis the sound we make because you're upset with me, or does it mean something?
I was like, that can't be a coincidence.
I was like, cisgender.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't want to be considered cis. I want to be cool. I want to be hip. She got so upset with me. She's like, I can't believe you only want to kiss women. I was like, why are you making me feel bad?
She's like, ew, gross. Ew, gross, cis.
So if you guys don't know, Gilli is a very, very famous comedian.
I'm not famous, even though I would like to be, for my comedy.
I think you're okay. I don't think you're ever going to achieve any massive fame in comedy in South Africa anyway. Not just you specifically, like myself included.
Just because you haven't, Simi, don't put that on us. Okay.
I'm in Dubai famous, bro. I'm the biggest comedian in fucking Dubai. Let me just tell you that. The biggest fucking comedian.
Big in Dubai?
Bro, I am, I'm not even joking with you. I am the Nelson Mandela of Dubai. I'm the Nelson Mandela of Dubai.
That is a confusing
Let me explain to you. I get to Dubai and I want to start doing comedy, so I find a guy that runs a comedy night. And he gives me 3 minutes, which I thought that's their open spot time. No, that's their open spot time plus 1 extra minute. They have I know, people are doing 2-minute sets there. Bro, it's the biggest developing scene I've ever seen in the world. But let me explain. I go there. And
for people who don't know, a typical open spot is
like
5 minutes, which
like
most
5
people
minutes.
think is 7 minutes.
Yeah.
In comedy, 5 minutes and 7 minutes. 7 minutes is 10, 10 is 15, and 15 is 20.
But to an open spot trying out comedy for the first time, 5 minutes It's about an hour.
Yes.
Because they're just like...
It's
that's
ages.
It's either that's how long they do, or like for them, they're just like, it's never ending. When do I get off?
Yes.
Actually, side note, there used to be a gig called Cool Runnings back in the day, right? And it actually changed venue because something was happening at Cool Runnings to Cat's Pajamas, which used to be in Melville. And there was a guy who was meant to do the open spot. John Flismus was hosting. Oh, I can't believe I have to say that name on my own podcast. But he told the open spot, you're going first. And the music played and John was meant to walk on stage. And this kid just ran onto the stage, did his like 3 minutes, fucked off. And then John came back on and said, yo, that's not how it works. I was going to come on first and then introduce you. But I'm glad you achieved the thing. He was so nervous. But back to Dubai. So I do this 3-minute set. Destroy. Then the guy says, come back next week. I'll give you longer. I was like, great. Gave me 6 minutes.
Oh, so they're 4 minutes. There you fall.
I was so bummed. But then I had killed with like other jokes. And it's like, okay, cool. From next week, you can headline. Now I'm headlining, but I'm destroyed. Like every single time I'm headlining, I'm destroying. Mainly because the comedy scene is really developing.
Yes.
And the comedians are really, really shit.
Yes.
Like the vast majority of them are
Yes.
kakabums.
That's what it's like in every city that isn't London or New York or LA.
And
basically.
So I'm headlining. Then after a while, I'm just like, yo, I need to start asking for money.
Yes.
So I go to the guys and I'm like, hey, man, how do we earn here? And they're like, oh, earn in Dubai as a comedian? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. How? He's like, well, you produce a show. If you're a producer of a show, you get paid like 1,500 dirhams, like 6,000, you know?
Right.
And we use about 200 to 300 dirhams for marketing, and the rest we pocket. I was like, you don't pay the acts? Like, no, because the acts also run their own nights, and then we all perform for free.
This all sounds very familiar.
Yeah. And then I said, well, okay. And he's like, why don't you run your own night? I was like, sorry, sir. I get booked. I don't run. You know? And he's
Sick
like,
burn.
Sick burn. So then now we're having this big discussion the following day on the Dubai Comedians WhatsApp group.
Oh, now you're on a WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah. And it took me a while to get into the WhatsApp group, bro. It took me a while because they didn't want to put me in. They didn't want to put me in, but I was destroying too hard. I was destroying too hard to not put me in.
By the way, side note, I recently got added to the Cape Town Comics Facebook group.
Oh, that's the best Facebook group in the fucking country.
So
we'll
much
get back there. Oh, we'll get back. That is the best Facebook
Whoa,
group in
so
the
entertaining.
motherfucking country.
Wow,
I'll tell you that right. That's the
wow.
most entertaining
I feel
thing
truly
ever.
privileged.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, they kicked me out of the group
Really?
and I had to be re-invited because I caused too much shit there. I just caused too much shit. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love that group.
I know, it's very exciting.
So now I'm in this UAE group and I'm like, guys, please book me. If you're going to book me, you're going to pay me. Then they came up with, okay, guys, here's how we're going to earn money. Depending on how many people you bring to the event, you'll get 50 dirhams per head. So if you bring 10 people, you get 500 dirhams. I was like, I don't know anybody here. So me headlining, I'm still going to be paid less than the open spot who brings 20 friends.
Why don't they just pay you from the door?
No.
I don't understand.
Well, they don't earn door money there because you can't charge for entertainment unless you have a license.
Oh.
And applying for the license is pretty expensive.
So these are all like informal gigs.
Yeah. And
But then
they're
how
all
do
in
they get the
hotels.
money in the first place?
From the venue. But the venue's in a hotel.
Oh.
So the hotel doesn't have to pay the licensing fee for the entertainment.
But they're so greedy. If you get paid whatever, 6,000 rand, pay 1,000 rand to your headliner.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But like I said, Nelson Mandela had just come into the scene.
Yes.
So I'm in the WhatsApp group and I'm saying, guys, pay me. If you're booking me to headline, you're paying me. And someone said, do they pay comedians for club gigs back in South Africa? And I said, yes, they do.
Even in South Africa.
Even in South Africa. And then this guy said, guys, why don't we go over to South Africa so we can earn money from the clubs? And I said, I've seen your act. You're not getting booked. And then I was removed from the Dubai WhatsApp.
Oh, snap. Well done.
Yeah. And then,
What an
but then
achievement.
everybody side messaged me. They're like, yo, come do my show. I was like, add me to the group first. And so I can agree. So now I was doing everybody's shows, earning big money.
Wow.
300 dirhams a set. But now I started thinking, were these guys just pocketing the money for so long before Nelson Mandela?
Absolutely they were.
They were. Yeah, that's how I worked
Absolutely
it
they
out.
were.
But like now I get booked for everything. But now back to the Cape Town.
Amazing.
That Cape Town Comics group is the one.
Yo,
it's fire in that group.
It's just, it was just so exciting. You know, I've been told about it for many years.
Yeah.
I've known the legend of
Yeah.
this thing. I just didn't want to be involved in
They like fighting over there. And me, I'll say it. I'll look into a camera and say it. You guys like fighting in that group. Oh, man.
You guys fighting.
love a good fight. Me, I fight mano to mano.
But they fight like shameless. It's brutal.
It's
Like,
brutal over there.
there
People
was-
write songs
Oh wow! There's somebody who started a gig and somebody else was upset
well,
about
that's
the gig.
actually, please don't mention names because I don't want your
No,
career
I'm
to
not-
be fucked
I'm not
up, but I will
mentioning
mention
names.
all the names. So
I'm
I'll
not
explain.
mentioning
It's the
names.
funniest story to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say everybody's name in this. Ismail Moses was running a gig, and another gig, a girl called Arlene Peterson, got offered to do the gig. And then she was going to do the gig, and Ismail posted a thing saying, "Hey, new comics, please don't take somebody else's gig."
How I understood it, let's just get the premise
Yeah.
right, is that it wasn't offered to her. She was doing a specific gig, one.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing is that Ismail Moses posted saying, "Hey, just find out who's running a venue before you try to take the venue."
Yes.
You didn't out anybody. And then she came in and she's like, "Hell, you're speaking about me." It's like, "Yo, I messaged you privately." And then people just swearing at
And
each other.
by the way that they come at each other, I was so
Hard.
impressed. Just
Hard.
because it's so
hard. They
it's
come
so hard.
They come hard.
And I want everybody to know that is a service to the greater comedian community
Hard.
because we really enjoy
Well,
it.
we really they come hard with it. And then
Yeah.
Altaf Sayed said something that was a bit offensive, but he did apologize. That was weeks ago. In the words in that famous Chappelle sketch of Rick James, that was weeks ago, motherfucker. It was weeks ago. Fast forward to like last week.
Still happening?
No, someone wrote an article.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, someone wrote an article, but
I saw that.
it was very shoddy journalism because
I didn't see the article. I just saw
Okay.
the cover of the
yeah,
magazine.
well, yeah. So they wrote an article and they said Arlene was bullied, and listen, probably she was. I mean, I'm not here to make judgment on it.
Yeah, we're not
I'm
invested. We're just
I'm
here
not
for the
invested enough to
entertainment.
make judgment. I only want to
Yes.
see how people are commenting on that
Yes.
group. That's all I want to see.
Absolutely.
And on top of it, she wrote a song about the situation, and I was like, "Yes,
Okay,
please."
that actually is more impressive than I could.
Now I actually have the song with me. I do have
are you
this.
serious?
I've got all of the song with me. I'm gonna play it in this podcast.
That is incredible.
It's on SoundCloud.
That's really going all the way.
Yeah, it's the song is called "Befok in Your Cup." It is so fucking
Do you know what I
hilarious.
appreciate about this
Are
group?
you
And
befok in your cup? Befok in your cup.
are you before in your cup?
Yeah, bro.
Listen.
If I had my phone right now.
I just have to tell you, the reason I am so impressed is because I feel like all comedians talk about each other. We
Yeah.
love to gossip, right?
Yeah.
I love
Love.
the face-to-face blatantness of this group.
Yes, that's the thing. It's beautiful. The
Yeah.
brutality of
Yeah,
it is amazing.
It's amazing.
And you know the thing is, guys, to be honest, I look into camera again. I've chatted shit about all of you, every single one of you. If you think your name hasn't come out of my mouth, you'll be
I
very
know, we
surprised.
believe you.
Yeah, and
Yes.
vice versa. I know that's how the game
believe you.
That's how it is.
You know what I always used to say with my group of friends?
What? Wait,
I
before you say
remember-
that, this is a new thing we're doing because
Yes.
we're a subscription-based podcast now. Before you tell us what you always say with your group of friends, please subscribe to our podcast. This now ends your free listening session. You can catch the rest of the interview with Gilli now. After this, I think. Yeah. You hear this voice? After this voice, I'm going to play the outro. And if you want to listen to what Gilli told her friends, you have to go
I don't know
pay
if
for the
that's so
subscription.
compelling to me.
No. I'm tired of people not giving me money.
Okay.
I'm tired of people not giving me money for great content.
Well, let's tell them what we're going to talk about after this because
Okay,
it's going
cool.
to be better
Yeah,
than that.
yeah. Go for it.
We're going to talk about some very extreme subjects like
Okay, that's great. I can't
my
wait.
sex life.
Yes.
You know,
Gilli is sexy, guys. She's very
basically that's
sexy.
it.
Okay, cool. Her sex life and what she told her friends. So if you guys like this podcast, go pay for it. Go listen to the other half of it. Thanks. Bye.
Simi Arif, what up, boy?
Simi Arif joins us in studio.
He knows more than you can imagine.
Is President Barack Obama a Muslim?
Because you know it's going to be a zoo.
It was already a zoo.
Did anything happen while I was gone? Haven't you noticed the whole place is on fire?
Let me tell you why you're here.
But they can only speak in question. Are there side effects? Or?
Just diarrhea.
My first guess is
Simi.
Knock, knock, who's there? This guy.
Lesser known somebodies.